Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today we're having an N-gauge day. I've cracked out the layout, Dale green, and we've got the little Farish shunter going around here. But you can see what the problem is. It is not the most reliable runner. So, this layout will be for sale, and I was going to give up on N-gauge until the N-gauge Society brought out this. And I bought myself one at the Doncaster show, the Hunslet 060 Shunter. So even though this layout will be going up for sale sometime soon, I'm going to build myself a little shunting puzzle so that hopefully I can get better slow speed performance, etc. than I can from this. So let's park this in a siding and let's open this and see how it runs. Okay, so here we go, the NGS Society Hunslet 060 Industrial Shunter, and as you can see I have gone for the RMS Locomotive livery. This is not going to be a review of how accurate everything is, because I think you can get all that from the journalists on magazines, etc. This is purely going to be focused on the running of the model. So let's see first of all how I get it out of the box. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we've got the box there, and it just sort of comes out in this sleeve here. So just want to remind myself that when I put it back, you lay it in this plastic sleeve here, and then you introduce the box back to it like this. And you kind of re-box it upside down. So once again, just give it a little shake. And there you go. So, as I say, I'll be focused mostly on the running, but give you a look at it. So let's get it on the track. Now, what the guys at the NGS Society told me at Doncaster, where I bought this, is it really does need a good amount of running in. So they said give it a couple of laps at fairly high speed, and then run it in for a good half hour in each direction. You can see I've got Setrack, insulfrog points, and radius 1 track. So if it can handle this, it can handle anything. So let's just switch off the sidings and put up some power. And it's not moving. Right, okay. Let's give it a little nudge. There we go. Let's just bring it back a bit. Oh, I love the flashing beacon. So yeah, so what I'll do what they told me to do, give it a couple of laps at a fairly high speed. Look at the headlights, this is brilliant. Now this is, let me just get the controller back. This is at 50% speed. Look at the gearing on that. So yeah, 50%. Look at that. Still a little bit of hesitation on those points there, but I can't believe this is 50%. Let's bring it back the other way. Wow. Okay, I am going to let this run in for half an hour in each direction, and then we see what it's like shunting on my set track points. Okay, the locomotive has now had about 45 minutes in each direction, because I've noticed that the more it's run, the better the running has got. And I seem to remember now at Doncaster, it was a while ago, the guys did tell me actually give it an hour in each direction, but I'm quite keen to see how it does. In case you didn't know, the locomotive is DCC fitted already, it's chipped already. I'm running it on DC, Gauge Master Combi. So it runs on both, and it has a stayalive capacitor in it, which even runs on DC. However, it does still stall on the points sometimes. It does say in the instructions that the stayalive capacitor does not compensate for bad track work. I think my track work's pretty okay, but I just think the set track points just aren't really much cop. I love the headlights. I mean, we're going really slow now, but the headlights and the orange flashing light on top are brilliant. They work right down to really slow speeds. Oh, see, it's stalled again, and I don't think it was going that slow, but hopefully things will improve. So I'm going to set the camera down. We'll pick up this train and see what the hauling is like. Okay, so let's do a bit of shunting now. She's been running. It's turning up the power. There we go. So the light's working. You can see it's stuttering a little bit still. I really think it's going to... see, it's cut out on these points. So let's just say she does not like set track points. We're doing okay there. Oh dear, that's... End gauge couplings, don't you just love them? Come on, come on. Oh dear, this really doesn't bode well, does it? However, like I said, I actually bought this for a layout I will be building using Electrofrog Steve Streamline points. So I'm sure if you use non-set track points, come on, you will get on a lot better. I mean, it's hauling these wagons, no bother at all. So you now handled the point stand fine, with no hesitation that time. And again, absolutely fine then, and it's at the same speed it was when it stalled the first time. So as you can see, it's improving even just with a few more runs around the layout. So I'm sure it's going to keep improving the more I run it. Right, so we'll shunt those wagons back into the siding, and what's interesting is that I haven't touched the speed at all, and yet after the first couple of circuits it has not stalled at all on those points. So it really does seem to get better with use, which is great. So let's put the train back and see how it does that. So putting out the power, yep. And no, it stalled. Just take the pressure off the couplings a bit. No, it stalled. It's done that manoeuvre okay. Let's put the wagons back into this siding, see how it does this manoeuvre. So yeah, it started off okay. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything, because when it stopped then, the lights were still on. There we go. Right, let's just bring it back into view and we'll finish this video. Yeah. There we go. So my thoughts on this very, very beautiful locomotive. It's got a lot of great features. Like the lights especially, and the decoration I think is beautiful. But the running is not as perfect as I think some people are making out, not on Setrack. It probably is fine on far more realistic streamline, but for example, my Dapol Class 22 here, hello, is actually a far, far smoother performer. Now, of course, it has been run for about 25 plus hours. And I'm hoping that when this is running a bit more, it will deliver better, smoother results. And of course, the Class 22 has a longer wheelbase. So I think I'm actually going to film a little review of this Class 22, even though the lights have broken. So of course the lights aren't as good as they are on this NGS Hunslet. And I've also been buying, and I have a Dapol Class 73 as well. So we'll do a couple of little N-gauge reviews. I just thought this one was the most interesting. And like I say, I'm not disappointed because I think it's such a super locomotive. And if off the top of my head, I think they're about 87 pounds or something. But of course, you need to be a member of the N-gauge Society to buy one. So I did join. So it takes it just over the £100 mark. But even so, for that kind of money, for this kind of quality, I think it's outstanding value. And it's got so many features that I think the likes of Farish and Dapol would do well to copy. But like I say, folks, I think it's a nice runner, and hopefully it's going to improve with running, but it's not as perfect as some people are making out, not if you're running on Setrack. And as I say, I do hope to make a better layout soon, so I look forward to making that layout and having some shunting fun with this little fella. So hope you enjoyed this video, folks, and yeah, I'll do another video on this Dapol Class 22 and also on the, I think it's a Gauge Master Special I've got, this Dapol Class 73. So yeah, just come back for those when I put them up on YouTube. And thanks for watching. Cheers now. Bye.